That is the mapping application, the app from a company called UpNext. Who's up next? Who's up next? We're up next right now because we'll tell you what, Amazon just bought this company, getting into the mapping game. Why are they doing it? What are their goals? Greg Bensinger is with us. He's from San Francisco. Greg, how are you today?
Hi, I'm doing well, thanks.
Listen, explain to us a little bit about this company, what they're doing, and why Amazon wanted to buy them.
Yeah, well, it's a small company. They're based out of New York. It seems to be a shop of about 4 people. So it is a small effort, but they map cities. They do a 3D mapping, and you can zoom in on things. You can see how tall buildings are, how far they're located apart from each other, and it's kind of neat. You can expand things and look at it in great detail.
Yeah. Now, I mean, Google kind of owned this whole 3D mapping thing for a while, Google Maps. Now we know Apple got into it. Now Amazon is getting into it. Is this the next kind of hot spot, the next firefight is among these mapping programs? And why are they so important?
Well, it sure feels that way. I think these companies like them because marketers like them. If you can get the data from mapping technology, you know where people have been, where they want to go, where they will go, and you can send targeted advertising to them. And that's pretty attractive. So you might walk into a Pete's Coffee or your favorite coffee shop, and they know you're going to do that 5 minutes in advance because you mapped it, and a coupon arrives. So you can see there's lots of possibilities for marketers.
I got to be honest, that's so disturbing. That's so scary. You know, it's interesting that Amazon is doing this too, right? We know that they've gotten into the whole coupon thing. I've started getting coupons from Amazon all the time in my email. So is this an obvious move now that Amazon is clearly trying to get beyond just the retail thing and moving into some new fields?
Well, of course, they have their tablet, the Kindle Fire, and they want to make that a real robust iPad competitor. So what can you do? You can offer mapping technology and compete with Google and Apple, and so it seems like as you said, it is the next fight. Some are suggesting that they think that this means that Amazon wants to build a phone. It's not clear if that's true yet, but we know they have a Fire. We know they'll have subsequent Fires that they want to take out Apple with.
Yeah. Here's my question for you. Will there come a point where for some of these companies, certainly, they will start taking on too many tasks, too many initiatives? I mean, it seems like Amazon started out as a retailer, and that's what they did, right? They sold books. Then they sold everything. Now they're selling hardware. Now they're getting into mapping. You know, I mean, Apple obviously does a ton of things. They do it. They're wildly successful. Google, too. Is this sort of all-encompassing company something that a lot of different organizations can do?
Well, it remains to be seen. Amazon is famous for having pretty thin margins, and they do everything, as you said. And what they don't do, they will do. It sort of feels like they're always thinking, well, who's beating us in one game or another? And what they tell investors is, stick with us. In a year, in a couple of years, you'll see the return on your investment then. But we're making money now, even if it's a little bit, and it'll be big returns later because we're doing everything, and no one can compete with us.
Right, and I know in your story you said too that we don't know what they paid for this company, right? But it's a nice payday for those 4 employees.
I would think so. Amazon has lots of cash, and if they're trying to take somebody out to compete with Google and Apple, they'll probably pay a good premium.
Yeah. All right, Greg Bensinger in San Francisco. Thank you very much.